Hello everyone, I'm Jan and this is my first video at my channel. Today, I will introduce to you my 7 mini Marvel toys for only 1 minute each character. But before that, please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell for you to keep updated for whatever videos I'm going to upload. Okay, let's start.
First, Dr. Stephen Strange, aka Doctor Strange, was the Sorcerer Supreme for Earth 616. Strange was once a brilliant but arrogant neurosurgeon until a car accident crippled his hands. When modern medicine failed him, he embarked on a journey to Kamartaj and Tibet, where he was trained by the Ancient One. He healed his hands and learned more about magic, eventually becoming a master of the mystic arts. He settled in the Sanctum Sanctorum in Greenwich Village, New York City, becoming the Earth's protector from any mystical threats. Here is an remarkable line of Doctor Strange. I need more power. I want to be able to move worlds and shake them to their foundations. I want enough power in my hands to tear planets from the heavens and place them in a new sky. Second, Thor. Thor is the god of thunder, a member of the race known as the Asgardians, a group of humanoid beings from the pocket dimension of Asgard, the realm eternal. Thor is the son of Odin, the All-Father and King of Asgard. He was worshipped by the humans known as Vikings and became part of Norse mythology. Armed with his enchanted Uru hammer Mjolnir, which helps him to channel his godly energies, he became the mightiest warrior in the Ten Realms. When his irresponsible and impetuous behavior became too much, Odin sent him to Midgard, more commonly known as Earth. As a disabled mortal medical student named Donald Blake, stripped of his memory after learning humility, he regained his memory as well as his godly powers. Thor went on to become a champion for Midgard as well as one of the founding members of the Avengers. Third, Spider-Man. Peter Benjamin Parker lost his parents, Richard and Mary Parker, at a young age. Orphaned as a toddler, and he had to live with his Uncle Ben and Aunt May. During a science exhibition, he was bitten by a radioactive spider, granting him his powers. He decided to use these powers for his own selfish gain, until his Uncle Ben died at the hands of a burglar he could have stopped. It was at that point that he learned with great power there must also come great responsibility, and decided to live up to his uncle's mantra and use his powers as a force for a good as Spider-Man. Having lost his girlfriend, Gwen Stacy, at the hands of the Green Goblin, he began getting closer to Mary Jane Watson until they were eventually married. For a time they were happy until a deal was struck with Mephisto to save Aunt May in exchange for their marriage after the events of the first superhuman civil war. Fourth, Captain Marvel. Major Carol Danvers, Cree name Kal-El, aka Captain Marvel, formerly Miss Marvel, is a former American astronaut and USAF test pilot who worked for NASA. She became head of security of NASA when it was infiltrated by a Kree soldier named Captain Marvel. She was accidentally subjected to the Psych Magnetron and mutated on a genetic level, becoming a human Kree hybrid superhuman warrior, calling herself Miss Marvel. She established herself as one of the most prominent heroes on Earth. She later became a member of the Avengers Earth Mightiest Heroes. She was later put in a coma by the mutant Rogue who observed her powers. When she recovered, she regained her powers as binary. Carol went on to adapt the mantle of Captain Marvel for herself. Fifth, Thanos. Thanos was one of the last sons of Allars, progenitor of the second colony of Eternals on Titan, and Susan, the last survivor of the original settlement of Eternals in this moon. He was born with purple, hide-like skin and a massive body due to his Deviant syndrome. The very first time his mother laid her eyes on the baby, she was driven mad and tried to kill them. After that, the Cosmic Ghost Rider from an alternate future came to kill the baby. But when the penance stare didn't work on Thanos, the Rider decided to take the baby under his wing and change the future. The Rider tried to convince Galactus to help him raise the baby, but the cosmic being refused and instead wanted to kill the baby himself. With the Watcher bearing witness, the Rider vowed to raise the baby on his own, creating an alternate timeline where Thanos grew to become an interplanetary dictator. 6th, Hook. Dr. Bruce Banner, aka The Hook, is an American theoretical physicist famed for his work into the studies of nuclear physics and gamma radiation. He was recruited by General Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross in the U.S. Army to develop the first gamma bomb. During its first live test, he was bombarded with a massive dose of gamma rays while saving Rick Jones, a kid who was out on the test site. He was mutated into a green behemoth, the living personification of rage, fueled by pure physical strength, and would come to be known as nearly mindless, Incredible Hulk. Fearful of the damage that Hulk could inflict, as well as the fleeing from the military, so he went on the run. He later found a home among the Avengers, the Earth's mightiest heroes, for a short time. Lastly, Star-Lord. Peter Quill was conceived as a result of the love between the Terran Meredith Quill and the Spartax Emperor at the time, Jason. Jason left Earth soon after conceiving Peter in order to continue his intergalactic war, leaving Meredith on Earth in order to protect her. 9 months later, during an unusual astronomical phenomenon when many of the planets aligned, Peter was born, and not much later his mother Meredith, for reasons she could not quite explain, had the urge to take him outside and present him to the stars. When he abducted by a Ravager, Yando Udunta, he gained his name, Star-Lord.